Good morning, everyone, and welcome. So, before we get into anything, I want to let you know this is a pre-recorded video. So this is not live, it's pre-recorded. So let's jump right in. So I really want to share with you guys how I have wonderful days full of miracles so you can start to have wonderful days full of miracles. So the very first thing I want to let you guys know is Monday through Friday, I put my sister on the bus and also take the dog for like a morning walk. And it's not a very long walk. But I do that. So I set my alarm to start my day. I start it at 6 a.m. because we have to be out the door by 6:50 to get on the bus. And so I start my day with that alarm at 6 a.m. As soon as that alarm goes off and I turn it off, I immediately go back, I close my eyes, and mentally I say to myself, I dedicate my day to God. Now you can dedicate your day to whatever you believe your higher power is. So I just say, I dedicate my day to God. What would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say, and to whom? And then I say, today my goal and my intention is for peace. And then I just lay there. Now, if I fall asleep, that's okay, because I have my second alarm that goes off at 6:30. When that alarm goes off, I start planning out my perfect day. Now, what do I mean by that? I just simply say, if I make no decisions by myself, a beautiful day will be given me. So, what do I start doing? Okay, what would I say a great day is? Ooh, a day where I feel loved inside and out. A day where I am surrounded by beautiful, wise, loving, harmonious relationships. A day where I experience financial freedom on every level. A day where I feel safe and secure. A day where I have all the resources to do whatever I want with ease and grace. A day full of grace. A day where I get to observe and see miracles, not only in my life, but in the life of others. A day where I get to see and experience the blessings of the divine, not only in my life, but in the life of others. And it just goes on and on and on like that. So then at about 6:40, I get my shoes on and get the dog on his leash, and we go out the garage door, and I start walking my little path. And what I'm doing there, simply saying, what's the message for today? That's it. What is the message for today? And then I let the thought go. And I just walk up and down the sidewalk. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not doing a mantra. That's it. I let it go. And then if a message comes, great, wonderful, fabulous. I make sure to take a note of it. And I just continue walking. Then after my sister gets on the bus, me and the dog come back inside. And from there, I go into my room and I do a beautiful meditation. Okay? And you can use it, you can do a meditation for positive energy. You can do it for an affirmation for like getting into the or a meditation for getting into the vortex. There are tons of free things that you can look up on YouTube to do a meditation that doesn't even have to be that long. Mine is literally 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds I spend with that meditation. Then I have a tapping that I do, which you can go look up, EFT, My Happy Day or A Happy Day, and you can do that tapping as well. And it just gets you in that mindset, clears those meridians, gets you prepared to have a fabulous day, okay? And then after I do that, then if I need to, write a message for the day, if I received it either in that meditation outside or in meditation when I came back inside, then I write down that message, I share it out, and that's how I start my perfect day. And even let's say that, maybe a little rain cloud comes along, a little gray cloud comes along, maybe something doesn't work out exactly the way that, I expected it to, because yes, I am human. I fall off my unicorn. And sometimes I have expectations of things, and then when they don't work out, I get disappointed. But that's okay, because the way I put myself back on my unicorn, the way I get back on track, back into my right mind, is that I say, to my higher power, which once again I will say is Holy Spirit, I say, Holy Spirit, decide for me. Judge this for me. Do not let me use it for my destruction, but instead for the coming of my peace. Okay? And then I let it go. I'm like, okay, well, Holy Spirit's going to judge this for me. I don't need to judge it, because we all know what happens when we start judging a situation. We start going down that road of suffering. We don't want to go down the road of suffering. And then, of course, throughout the day, whenever I have time, I kind of remind myself of the kind of day that I really would like to experience. And I know if I don't make any decisions, any judgments by myself, that day will be given me. All right, and that's how I kind of start my day, and that's how I've had beautiful miracles. And I actually want to tell you about one I had yesterday, because this is one of the awesomest miracles I think I've ever experienced to date. Now, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be even better miracles to come, because there's always better, which is something else I'll talk about too. But yesterday I went for a walk, just once again. As I left the house, where would you have me go? What would you have me say? And to whom? And then just walking, not being like, okay, I'm listening, just listening without agenda. Just where would you have me go? So I was walking, and then I kind of felt this, nudge to turn a certain way and then to go another way, to walk through a neighborhood I don't normally walk through. Well, I looked down at the front of that neighborhood, and you're never going to guess what I saw. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let's see if I still have it out here. Oh, where did it go? Well, I had it here. I just don't know where it went. And I don't want to start the video over again. Well, anyway, I found a gift card. So I thought, well, I'll pick it up. What's the harm in it? So I had my phone with me. So I called the number on the back. Called it, punched in the number, all the stuff. It still had $20 on it. I found a $20 gift card. I mean, how does it get any better than this? Once again, and that's what I said. How does it get any better than this? Not like, oh, wow. It doesn't get any better than this, because then you stop the flow. How does it get any better than this? So I said, how does it get any better than this? And I just kind of continued walking. Well, then, come to find out, my bank had then given me a $40 credit. I don't know why. Something apparently didn't go or went through but wasn't supposed to. I don't know. But all I know is that I had $40 extra. So $40 plus the $20, all by simply saying, how does it get any better than this? I mean, amazing. So, even if I find a dime on the floor, a penny on the floor, I always say, how does it get any better than this? So, because that way I'm inviting that miracle. So that's just some things that I do throughout my day. And, even if I really fall off my unicorn, I'm just really having a bad day, then you know what I do? It's something I learned from Michael Doyle. I'm terrible with last names, but he actually taught me this, which is rhythmic breathing. And so you take your middle fingers and your thumbs, and you start, you're walking, and you just start breathing like this. In through the nose, so it's... You do that for 5 minutes as you're walking. Then, as you continue, you're tapping and walking and breathing. And then what you do is, as you can continue to tap your fingers, and you start for 5 minutes to say things that you are grateful for. Whatever those things may be. And that really turns your day around. And also this whole thing about like my happy day, I learned from, the Course in Miracles, as well as the beautiful guidance of Robin Duncan. So absolutely beautiful. These tools have really helped me, really helped to shape my life, and that's why I love the Course in Miracles, because its principles can be applied to anything in your life to bring forth the miracle. Because that's actually what the Course in Miracles says. It says every situation can have a miracle. So let's have a miracle in every situation, in every moment. We just have to ask for it. And remember, a miracle is not just parting the Red Sea. A miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. I love you, and thank you so much for joining me.